Hello and welcome back everyone to Overlord. Now I'm pretty sure on what you're all thinking because this is episode 9 and let's just say that, well, a fair few of you are anticipating this episode quite highly. So, do I really need to do a recap over what has happened? The Swords of Darkness, sometimes that's what they're called, are... well, they didn't fare too well. There's going to be a altercation between Ines and Clementine, and that. Well, I assume that's what you're all here for, and I am as well. So let's get into it. Not only do we get a fight between Ines and Clementine, we actually get to see a bit of Nabe's power as well, which I am looking forward to. I'm not sure we need this recap, but you know, it's fine. She does seem to thrive off of getting under people's skin. Because now his plan has been set back by a few weeks, maybe? And I want to see what her reaction to that is. But the Necromancer is going to be fun. Just see what kind of abilities he has, considering they're meant to be human, compared to Ines' level of undead summoning magic. Okay, is that what it's called? But we seem to have neglected some of the other members of Nezarect in the previous episodes, so we should be getting back to them in this one after the fight, hopefully. She just didn't want to use anything higher because what's the point? So he draws his power from that, does he? Zombie dragon? No, that looks like the claw thing that came out of the ground, just built of bones. She won't use her sword. I like how they are putting these unnecessary handicaps on themselves just to make it a bit fun. Okay. Interesting. Does his power orb thingy have infinite use, or she basically just is counteracting his own things with her own low level BS? And the dragon is immune to it. Is she going to be forced to actually have to defend herself? Is that a second? Yeah. It did have limited use. I hope she just immediately destroys one. So she has the physical strength just to stop in its tracks like that. Why is she entertaining him and actually telling him? But he doesn't. He's not a melee. Questioning her, is he? Don't get distracted. Well, weird stance. I haven't seen that kind of style before. So she's got to find a weak point in his armor. But considering he's a skeleton, isn't even if a sword goes through, isn't it just going to miss? Using the same trick twice. This is just more information gathering. So she knows what she's doing, at least. She's just a psychopath. End it now. Is essentially what you just said, isn't it? Why is she out of breath? She's been given the all clear to just. Ah. Self imposed restrictions have been lifted. Nice. Are there skills that like, the members of Nezarec know about or can use that aren't in existence in this world? Where does she hide that? Apart from the plated skirt, I quite like the armor. Is she going to destroy the dragons or just go for him? No, that was her toying with you. The fact that she can play around like this, and I'm guessing, has a portion of the power that Ainz has. Oh, nice. And because of the humans, that's all they can really use, so yeah. She already told you. She was created. 5 years? He started a bit late, didn't he? She likes her electric spells, doesn't she? I was gonna say leave them alive, but barely. Because even now, like, there's no one around to see that you've just been amazing. Did she pick up his orb or something? He's getting to her, which is not her original plan. The fact that he can just stand there and it's like, yeah, is he going to take off his helmet? Yeah, because she was still trash in comparison. He's going to have to kill her. But she deserves. Ooh, ooh. You see, he's going to return the favour. But I kind of want her to survive because I like the crazy characters because they seem like they'd be in line with Nezeract. But. Oh, yeah, no. Splat. Oh. How helpful. He called Ainz a monster. well, whatever's left of the necromancer. Oh yeah, I'd almost forgotten he was there. Once again, finding out information before taking action. Oh, he has to complete the job to get recognition. Tricky one, isn't it? That's a rather translucent apparel he has on. Is the hamster now a walking backpack? I don't know if I should be so aggravated as I am with that King of the Forest. He could just not exist and it would be equally as fine. So the big bad that they introduced has been ended quickly. And, well, there's still a few episodes to go, isn't there? Is there going to be... Obviously, while we're still hanging around the humans and in that kind of territory, there's not really going to be any enemies that are going to pose a issue for Ainz. It is definitely looking like there's going to be more issues with infighting than with the world itself. Oh, are they now mithril? So losing the Swords of Darkness was only a small hitch in the plan. Okay. Is he going to tell them how to make the red potions so they have constant supply? Or they can sell them? A revolt? Okay, well, I'm not sure how well I performed in that episode because I was kind of drawn in and forgot to speak for a lot of it. But then again, it does show that I'm enjoying it. So that ending credit after credits scene, Shaltir has revolted. See, I'm in two minds here because either she truly has revolted and for some reason, but I can't see why because she seemed enamoured with Ainz and doing that isn't going to help that cause. Or is it Albedo stirring the pot, as it were, because they're in conflict against each other for his affection? Or is there just more going on under this behind the scenes that I'm not aware of? Or has it been hinting at stuff that I have completely overlooked? Overlord episode 9, we got a cool fight. We got the Necromancer seemed to have a more respectable send-off. He was just disintegrated along with the dragons in one move. as she was slowly crushed to death. But the effort that she went in to try and get out of the grip while completely ineffectual, trying biting his face and pulling her own teeth out in the process. At first I was wondering why Nabe seemed to be struggling against the dragons so much and holding back as much as they were when obviously it was meant to be fighting. It's because of these, as I've said it before, the self-imposed limitations of fighting, and as they said it, as Nabe and not as who she actually is. And as soon as she was given the order to drop the act, you can actually do it now. So, okay. Now I can toy with my food rather than play this stupid game. And in all actuality, it was more information gathering, as Ensues is so famous for. But at least he completed his mission and got upgraded to Mithril. I think he missed a few steps, which is quite a good promotion, but not quite to the point where they were getting the recognition that they deserved. Straight to Oraculum. Pharmacist boy was mind-controlled and blinded. He said that the blindness can be reversed with magic, but the mind control is due to the magic item on his head, and he destroyed it. But is it reversible, or was that permanent? Is he now a vegetable? Is what I'm asking. And it's an answer that might get answered when he goes to the village to get the potions made, or it's just kind of ignored because humans are nothing in this story to Ainz. But there we go, we got quite an impressive fight and quite insulting death. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know. You know the various means to do so by now. And also check the description down below if you want to join in with the Discord. We've got quite a few people there now. And, well, most of them are alright to talk to. There are 1 or 2 outliers, probably myself included. But I'm not going to try and insult any of your intelligences here, so I don't think I need to tell any of you to stay adequate. But I guess I will see you next time.